Simone Biles has become the most decorated U.S. Olympic gymnast in history Tuesday after winning her 8th Olympic medal. The 27-year-old led Team USA in their quest to reclaim the top spot, winning the gold medal in the team finals. This victory marks Biles' 5th Olympic gold medal, totaling 8 Olympic medals over 3 Olympics. Not to mention her victories outside the Olympic arena, which include 30 World Championship medals, 23 of which were gold. Now, after taking home 4 gold medals in the Rio 2016 Olympics, Biles did go to Tokyo for the 2020 Games, but dropped out after catching a case of the twisties, a gymnastics term to describe a mental block or a disconnect between your brain and your body.
In the years since Biles opened up about having mental health struggles, it was also exposed that Biles, along with too many other team members, survived sexual abuse from Larry Nassar, the national team's doctor. But Biles came out on the other side victorious and stronger than ever. Today, Biles continues to push the sport and create ever more daring moves, which are notoriously dangerous. She has 5 skills named after her. For example, the Biles 1 is a double back layout with a half twist, and the Biles 2, which is a triple double, 2 flips and 3 twists. Simply, she's become a cultural icon. Now, she became the subject of controversy in 2021 when it was decided that there wouldn't be as many points awarded for her moves because they were dangerous, and the decision board was worried they would encourage other athletes to injure themselves if they attempted them, which also speaks to why a case of the twisties is so serious. It doesn't sound serious.
It doesn't, but
I think it is.
I'm sure it is. I've never heard of it before. But.
Yeah, imagine you're trying these extremely dangerous stunts. I mean, if you fall the wrong way, you break your neck, you could lose your life if something goes a little bit awry. So having your brain disconnected from your body is a very serious, if not fatal thing. It's good she stepped aside, and I think it was a good lesson for a lot of people, especially young girls who watch the Olympics, to say, okay, you can be literally the best at what you do and still struggle with real normal human emotions.
That sounds like a good lesson for people, for young people, for young women. To me, I'm not a big. I think I've watched
gymnastics guy, Robbie.
Well, not only am I not a big gymnastic guy, I think I've probably watched maybe less than 5 minutes of the Olympics over the course of my entire life. I'm not really someone who tunes into that. I had only the vaguest idea that it was going on. I drove into the studio today. It's summer, it's nice out, so I mostly ride my little scooter. But I drove in today, so I had the radio on, so I was listening to just a little bit of commentary on the Olympics. Actually, I was listening to our local radio guy, who I love, talking about whether you're allowed to wear glasses in the events, because the divers, it seems sometimes they get out of the water and then they can't see, they have no idea what's going on. It's because they wear glasses, and you're not supposed to do that in some of your events, I guess. And then they were having a whole debate about it. I don't know. I have no idea. There's my stab. There's my best attempt to have some Olympics color commentary.
Yeah, I really find the use of equipment in certain sports interesting, because as technology advances, as does the equipment, and then the official regulators have to catch up. I played college lacrosse, and it was like every year there were new regulations about how many layers of threading you can have on your stick. Your strings can't be double layered, but there are interesting ways you can weave them to work around it, and refs will laugh at you when they notice you found a workaround for the latest rules to make your stick precisely how you want it to get the fastest shot off. It's all very interesting to me. Gymnastics, though, is like one of those sports where it's like just you and your body. And Simone Biles is very short. She's, I think, 4'8". That is tiny. My mom's 4'11".
I mean, you're pretty short too.
No, that's a secret, Robbie. I tell everyone
She's
on
short.
the internet.
She's just as small as she
Over
appears
6
online
foot.
in real life.
Robbie's just huge.
I can't imagine I can't imagine you as a very intimidating lacrosse player, I'd have to say.
I was bigger.
Maybe you
I was lifting every day, Robbie.
Move down the field and nobody can catch you because you're spry and
Agile.
Agile.
That was my thing. I was a midfielder, so I had to play defense and offense. I liked offense better. But I think the Olympics are cool because I like sports. If you don't like sports, I can get not liking them. But they're also like a little political, right? During the Cold War, wasn't there that famous US-Russia match?
Yeah.
And we all read into it like way too much and projected all of our political feelings onto it.
I don't really care about sports. I care about Michigan football, go blue. And I watch golf. That's about it.
So no Simone Biles, even though she's the greatest. Did you pay attention to the controversy?
I'm not denying that she's the greatest. She seems cool.
Well, Mr. Simone Biles.
Simone, good for her.
I don't know his name. Her husband.
That's her husband.
Is an NFL player.
Okay.
And he got leave from training camp, fall camp. Very important.
Love that.
My buddy Kylan Granson is in fall camp for the Colts. Him and Daisy just got engaged. Congratulations, guys. But I'm about to go to fall camp and see what that's about. But he got time off to go watch her at the Olympics,
That's nice.
which is nice. But there was all this controversy because he told a story on a podcast. Did you see any of this?
No.
It's interesting politically, the cultural war stuff.
Okay,
where,
now I'm interested. Love that culture war.
Yeah, he was like, she was really interested in me, and like I was like not that into it. And then she drove all the way out like 30 minutes to my house, and he really told this story. Like, she wanted me so much more than I wanted her, and everyone online was like, ew. And he said he didn't know who she was before they matched on like Raya or something. And everyone was like, this is an insecurity problem. Obviously, everyone knows who Simone Biles is. Why is he saying this stuff? And he kind of like had the look in his eyes like he's lying, in my opinion. So that was a whole thing.
Oh, I did just see online, it was cute, this little, Rihanna is at the Olympics, and
Okay.
there was, I think with some Olympic team, and there was this little kid who wanted a picture with the team, and he handed his phone to Rihanna, like not knowing who she is. Like, can you take the picture of us? And she takes the picture.
That's really
Lack
cute.
of appreciation for Rihanna. I can't stand it.
Hey, everyone's human. Everyone can help
Yeah.
each other out, take a photo. I think it's great. I mean, she's from humble beginnings. So maybe, she hasn't become so distanced from the general public that she forgot her humanity like some celebrities.
Yeah.
I think that happens more often than it should, but that's nice. That's a good story.
Well, I'm always willing to take someone's picture on the street if I'm asked. I'm happy to do it. If it's a group of women who always want 20 million pictures and from different angles, so you make sure everyone's happy in the picture, I can do that as well.
I do have one more thing to say about the gymnastics team. So the whole team won. The whole U.S. team won. Simone Biles is great, and she is a team player too, because there was this former player, McKaylee or something, I don't know who she is. She's a YouTuber. She posted a video saying she doesn't think the team is that talented, with the exception of Simone Biles, whatever. Said some bad things about them. Simone Biles clapped back on social media.
Clap back.
She clapped back. She said it was a photo of the team with their like gold, and she's like, the lazy, untalented women's Olympic team. And so that's a whole thing that so she's doing very well, but she's got a team of good athletes beside her, and she's giving them credit where it's due. I think that's nice.
I think so too. Well, congratulations to them and to everyone from Team America who's out there representing our great country and taking home the gold. That does it for us today on Rising. Tomorrow we'll be back with our regular Thursday show. Should be an exciting program. We're actually going to have Senator Rand Paul to talk about some interesting legislation that he's sponsoring on Capitol Hill, so you won't want to miss that.
It should be a good one, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss that or any content ever. And for those of you who like to listen while you're on the go, we are available wherever you get your podcasts.
Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.